Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my subscribers on YouTube, peeps on Facebook, everybody at House of Nerdum, and of course, how can I forget the greatest single group in America, The Prophecy. Hopefully I'm saying that right, because God knows I can barely speak English, which is ironic since I live in America. And of course, as you can see, I'm reviewing Cel Damage HD for the PlayStation 4. So yeah, cool. Now of course, we're gonna worry about the trophies as we always do later near the end of the video. As you can see, I already got them all. And we're gonna be talking about the movies, but first, let's start off with the opening movie you will see if you get this game.
Tonight, on a very special episode of Cel Damage, will Violet finally learn of the disease that's slowly killing her? Will Cinder finally become house-trained?
Nah! We'll just drive around way too fast and blow up everything in sight like we do every week. And don't forget to call in during the show and buy crap that you'll never need. Not available in all states. Cel Damage, tonight at 8.
Yeah, that's pretty much Cel Damage in a nutshell. Now, Cel Damage was released back in 2001 for the Xbox, PlayStation 2, and Nintendo GameCube. Damn, it's been that long, folks. Since we all know the Xbox is gone, PlayStation 2 is deceased, and the GameCube died a painful, horrible death. It was published by Electronic Arts, and it was released as Cel Damage Overdrive for the Sony PlayStation 2, and as of 2010 on the PlayStation Store. Now, of course, as I said, this is the HD release of the game, titled Cel Damage HD, which was released April 2014 of this year for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita. Now, Cel Damage is pretty much this. What happens when Mario Kart meets Twisted Metal? That's pretty much the best way I can say. Now, of course, the story does have 6 main characters. They're all the boss characters, but the boss characters do not have a ending. While the 6 normal characters do have a ending of sorts and a opening thing, you know. Now, there are 13 different levels and 3 game modes, which we will explain, and of course, they're all weaponry, you know, cartoon types. Now, gameplay-wise, Cel Damage is pretty much a vehicle shooter, like I've already said, Twisted Metal, in which you will compete against computers using other weapons to either gain smack points or stop other players from achieving their goal, depending on the game mode. Now, weapons include black holes, black boxing gloves, grenades, chainsaws, baseball bats, chain guns, pretty much everything which we're going to show. Now, there are 3 game modes which I will talk about in more great detail. Now, like I just said, Cel Damage features 10 characters, 6 which are automatically given to you in the 4 bosses. So let's go talk about them. Why did I hit X? I'm an idiot. Play. Now let's talk about the characters. Violet is a teenage demon girl. Is a teenage demon girl from Asia. She has a taste for fast living and outrageous mischief. She's 100% attitude and 110% delivery. Her personal weapon is a mortar. She drives a gothic jeep, as you can see, aka she's Minion's hot little sister. Up next is BJ, who kind of reminds me of Bruce Campbell and Elvis Presley. He is a former construction worker. He drives a bulldozer and cannot get enough of smashing other cars to pieces with his weapon, a giant sledgehammer. So, Bruce Campbell, Elvis Presley, and Triple H. Ain't that a nice concept? After that, we got Cinder. His behavior is psychotic that he got himself thrown out of hell itself for not following the boss's orders. The main reason he joined Cel Damage is because he gets pleasure out of destruction. His personal weapon is a wood chipper, and he drives a 6-wheel vehicle. Yeah, I kind of think a lowrider meets a bike, meets a very, 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 very drunk design. So pretty much I made it. Up next, we got the Dominatrix Tricks. Silly rabbit, this trick is for you. Yeah, I know, bad pun. A cool, heartless tune with nose of steel. Trick is a high-class tune who revels in the torment. Well, she loves delivering torment by a dynamite crossbow. She needs Cel Damage as an enjoyable reaction. So pretty much she thinks this is a vacation, pretty much. You know, a normal day at the office. She drives a fancy pink Cadillac. That's what it looks like to me. Of course, Foul Mouth, who is my favorite character, a gangster's duck straight out of the 1930s B movies. He comes with a no-nonsense attitude and a Tommy gun. And he drives an old-fashioned car, and he's black and white. And then, of course, the geek, Fleming. The nerd of nerds. Fleming has skill when it comes to inventing powerful vehicles and weapons, such as his hovercraft and laser cannons. Now, as far as for the 4 bosses, you got Whack, a bull. He uses meat cleavers as his own personal weapon, and his cart, he pretty much is a fucking wooden go-kart. Yeah, and he's found in the desert theme. T-Rex is, yeah. You ever know those sleazy salesmen you go see at a car dealership? That's pretty much what he is. Pretty much think Count Dracula, and Brian the Brain, and Alien. Now, let's get to the plot. Because, yeah, I have left that out, but before we do that, let me select my favorite character, Foul Mouth. The plot. In the game, Cel Damage is pretty much a demolition derby that airs weekly on the fictional network Toon TV. Better words, Toon TV sounds a whole lot better than fucking Nickelodeon right now. Pardon my French. The characters in Cel Damage are a select few of the cartoons like I just went over, who battle every week for fame and glory. Pretty much winner of this gets their heart's desire, blah 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 blah. Now, as far as for the levels, well, the event, you have Smack Attack. Be the first to 300 to smack. The 300 smacks to win. Pretty much, you can smack them, you can use weapons, you can turbo into them, all that. Flag Relay. Well, bring flags to the winner's circle. First one to collect 10 wins. And of course, Gate Relay. Be the first to complete 8 laps to win. So pretty much, your standardness. Now, of course, as you see, I did difficulty on easy just because of the trophies, which I will explain. Now, depending how, you got hard, which means the AI will probably rape you. Normal, which means you have a shot in easy. Oh, it's easy. Of course, the lowest now, of course, you can have it up to 8 laps. Or if you're nuts, you can have it up to 20. But we're just going to leave it at 8. Now, AI, yes, because now, of course, if you're playing at home with friends, you can turn AI off. Now, here are the weapons. As you can see, I do have some of them unlocked. I still need some of them to go because I haven't used all the characters yet. So, yeah. Now, of course, if you're at Triangle, you get, weapons. So keep that in mind if you need any info. Alright, now, of course, we got the desert stage, which is pretty much... How can I say this? Wild Coyote. You got the swamps. You got the Transylvania, and you got the and then you got space, the final frontier, also known as Space Mountain. Of course, we're gonna do my favorite stage, Death Valley, for this review. Now, I do love the loading screen. So the loading screen goes okay. As you can see the graphics, on PS4, you can tell they look, decent. And the music and the voices will get repetitive at times. Pause that. Let's look at the controls, so you can all get to see. Pretty much, R2 is to go straight, L2 is to go in reverse. You can dodge left or right, you can taunt. Square will be your boost, circle will be your pretty much an attack without a weapon. X will be your power-ups, you can do stunts as well. Now, of course, if you do a stunt, you do get the turbo button. Ah! And I missed a gate. And I'm down a few laps. Which I have no idea. I'm in second place, huh? Not bad. Trying to get the first, and pretty much you have to win every race. Just keep that in mind.
Be worse.
Yeah, haha. You can't get me, fools. Now the controls work pretty well for what they are. Spear. Gold, but so yeah, this pretty much is the point of the game. You just, in this one, you just race until you win.
What a fix.
So yeah, it's pretty much nothing else to say about that, you know? So that's kind of the weird thing here. You can't really, you know, what? Oh crap. Misa thinks I should have not done that. Of course, now if you die, you lose all your turbos and weapons. Get over here, you. Oh, come on. I'm not going to win this race. I kind of got screwed. Replay. We're going to actually win this race because I like to at least get a win in this with you. So yeah, the controls work okay. The sound is kind of is what it is. What in the world? Okay. Thanks, game, you bastards. Now you hate when games cheat. Anyway, yeah, that's why we'll warn you. The AI, even on normal, and that's why I was saving it for this one, can be a little bit of a bitch.
That's a fine howdy-do.
Whoa, well, okay, I'll take that. I did not get sucked in. Yeah, and I'm in first. Goodbye. Whee!
Nice pickle you got into.
Ah, what the? Damn nabbit. Oh, come on, I went...
Whack, see?
I'm gonna lose again, dang it. And I stole first, yes. Eat that, BJ. That's pretty much it for that. So pretty much that's what it is. You either race, you get flags, or you beat your opponent to death. Now, as far as for the trophies, they're relatively easy. You should not have a problem 100%ing this. I mean, all you really got to do is do all the levels in Smack Attack mode, win all the levels in Smack Attack, win all the levels in Gate Replay, win all the levels in the Flag mode, pretty much get an ending for at least one character. Pretty much you got to win with one character 12 times. On first place in all the desert levels in the Gate Attack, Gate Rally, and Flag mode, so pretty much you got to get first in all of them. Drifter, this one would take a while because drifting. It's a little hard to drift because you got to let go of the gas and then hit L2, so keep that in mind. Flipping out, just do 10 flips and get 10 boost. For this one, you just got to hit L and right, and they give you a description up top, thank goodness for that. So trophy difficulty, about a 1. If you have any problems getting 100% for this, I question you. Now, as far as for overall, the game, it's not a bad game, but it's not a great game, and for what it's worth, it's something I can recommend, but not to a lot of people. It's something that's gotta be in the mood to play, and you gotta love cartoons, because it does have that old cartoon vibe to it. So, at the end of the day, good controls, good weapons, but the levels do get repetitive. The sound is okay. Trophies are easy, so trophy-wise, gets a 1 out of 5 difficulty, and as far as for the game, it gets a 3 out of 5. Not bad, not great. I'd probably say, if you want to try it out, go ahead, but you may want to wait till it's a little cheaper in price, or if it becomes free from the PlayStation Plus. So let's end this review with foul mouth ending.
Listen up, you mugs. Now, before you start to dig, be sure to contact your local city officials, whether or not it's safe and all, see? You never know. You might run into your water main. Or maybe a power line. Or maybe even your gas pipe here. Don't be a pig. Think before you dig. Thanks.
So, until next time when I see you for my continuation of Rayman and Injustice, this is the DOUG signing off saying have a good day. And let me know what you think of Cel Damage as well before in the comment section. So until next time, this is the DOUG signing off saying have a good weekend. And I'll see you next time, folks. Woo!